Hello?
Usually they're still sleeping. Are you able to get it?
Yeah. Hold on.
A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to... their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Oh, the Air Force Falcons offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the...
Breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown Falcons. And once he found open just scorched that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Off to the play fake on first down. On target over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it. The 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. All the way back to the 15. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. It's complete. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Air Force!
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Falcons. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against just about any opponent. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. The give to the tailback. He breaks a tackle. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, in those ground games.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hands it off. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the... all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that...
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Creates a little room. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. And the Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Air Force. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Punch it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the gun, the ground game. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the entire.
Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Falcons. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Here we go. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. At the 35, he's loose. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Works the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. He'll return it. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David, the offense. There he goes. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Air Force. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
He's got the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Makes the grab. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Rebels are on the move. On the move. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today.
The give to the back.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Southern Miss. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. The give to the back. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. He can find the end zone. Now 60 career touchdown catches.
I mean, that is just silly that this guy is always finding ways to get in the end zone. Like, you know they want to take him away. He is the focal point. 60 touchdowns, you know they're going to throw it to him. Palmer keeps making plays.
And, David, throughout his career, we've seen defenses try everything to stop this guy. They bracketed him, double coverage, man coverage, zone coverage. It doesn't matter. He's the ultimate weapon. 60 touchdown catches is so good.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
A little screen to the running back. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers and works his way to the 19. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Breaks away on the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Slips through the line. Got a little room. There he goes. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, they weren't able to come up with the completion on that play, but let's point out a positive here. How about the pass pro up front by this offensive line? They did an outstanding job giving their quarterback time to throw.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on. Okay.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. One more snap coming before halftime.
42 Spider.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Gives it on the option. And he's still running after the move. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
From the gun, running back on the move. Tough sledding near as he picks up 1 to the 29.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Trying to get it to the marker. Oh, he's got a chance. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Falcons have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football.
Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points. Play the analytics here and you go for 2. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. On the note. Power football with the run. Got room at the 35. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Falcons! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover it. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives it.
Just keeps moving. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
To the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete.
Well, nice job there by the defender. He stayed right in the back pocket of that receiver, so as soon as he caught the ball on the slant, he was able to bring him to the ground.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man in the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st down and 10. The run to the left. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a man on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Falcons are marching down the field. They'll go to the ground. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here, and as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Sweet pass there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Into the house. Touchdown, Air Force. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Vegas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He's got it out. Can they catch it? They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by just 1 over USC. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Gets it out quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Got it near midfield. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Carrying the ball with attitude down to...
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's got it. First down and more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo. The lone back's got it. Shakes off the defender. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Working the big fella to the corner. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the...
Turning it on! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're good.